Woodies, proud sponsor of Supergarden.
First plant I want to talk about in Suzie's garden is blueberries. The variety that's planted here is one called Pink Lemonade. Some very, very good varieties available now, and probably the old standard variety is Blue Crops. Blueberry has specific requirements, particularly soil requirements. The ideal pH for growing blueberries is about 5.5, either in a peat soil or in a mineral soil. It's extremely difficult to lower the pH, either using any kind of surface spread material on the surface, such as pine cones or indeed pine needles. They will have some effect, but not sufficient to grow the crop successfully. If your soil is not the ideal soil, you can plant them in a container, perfect for a container, and there are very few other requirements, so relatively easy crop to grow once you have the right soil pH, and preferably grow them in a sunny aspect. The next plant that I want to talk about in Suzie's garden is the lavender. The particular variety and cultivar of lavender that's grown here is Lavender angustifolia Munstead. Lavender is not over demanding on soil requirements, but number one, it must be dry, will not grow in a wet soil, and also reasonably fertile, doesn't need to be over fertile. So from that perspective, you can grow lavender relatively easy if you have the right aspect. Extremely popular lavender because of its many attributes. Number one, it's perfume. The perfume from lavender is incredible. And number two, because of its great source of attracting wildlife into the garden. You can plant it as an individual plant in a container, or you can plant it as a hedgerow plant to border a vegetable garden or border a small border of plants, irrespective of what they are. If you plant lavender in the right conditions, in other words, you plant it in a sunny aspect, and soil conditions are reasonably good, you'll have a garden that's full of life, colour and brimming with perfume right throughout the summer months. Another plant that I like in Suzie's garden is the Alpine Strawberry. When you walk into a garden where you have Alpine strawberries, you get the aroma almost immediately. The fruit is small, smaller than the normal strawberry, but it's unlike the normal strawberry, it is continuous for many, many months. If you look after them right, you'll have berries and fruit for right through the summer months. Alpine strawberries are a fabulous plant, and probably not known as much as they should be. They have colour, they have impact, they have fruit, flavour and aroma right through the summer months. And what's also not known much about them is the Alpine strawberry will produce much more pectin than the normal strawberry does. And pectin is very important for fruit setting. So a brilliant plant for a garden, brilliant for colour, brilliant for impact, and certainly for use. What a plant for a garden.
Woodies, proud sponsor of Supergarden.